All-Star Race is underway.
Corner 2040. Corner. Clear low by half. Clear low.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Race Recap. Let's get right into the All-Star Race that brought us to Texas. A chaotic race with one of the wildest wrecks I've ever seen and a crazy finish. Let's get right into this thing. The front row to start today's race was Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney, with Kyle Busch getting a great jump on the start of the race, driving away from the rest of the field as we saw some great three-wide racing behind him, with everybody trying to make it to the front to win that $1 million. However, Kyle Busch could not be touched in stage one, leading every single lap in stage one, winning the stage easily. With everybody besides the top 8 cars coming down pit road on the stage end caution break, looking to make some adjustments to the race cars and put on 4 fresh Goodyear tires. With some cars staying out, this restart was going to be absolutely chaotic, and that's exactly what it was, as we saw 4 wide bumping and banging on the restart. However, this did not matter to Kyle Busch, as he just drove away from the field once again, looking like his car had rockets strapped to it. As we had our first caution due to incident of the day, on lap 12 of stage 2, Kyle Larson hitting the wall hard, having a wild ride through the grass, ending his day for the $1 million, as we had a 7-lap shootout to decide the winner of stage 2. As there was great racing throughout the field, it looked like Kyle Busch was going to sweep the first 2 stages, and that's when chaos hit, as he popped a right rear tire, causing a stack up behind him. 2 other cars involved, Chase Elliott and Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain hitting him so hard that he went up on 2 wheels. It was an absolutely chaotic wreck, as we then saw Chase Elliott hit the wall hard in the 9 car. I was just glad to see that Ross Chastain was okay. It looked like he was going to flip his race car. I don't know how it stayed on the ground, but you will just have to see it to believe it in this wild replay. Unfortunate for all 3 cars involved, as it looked like they all had very fast race cars capable of winning the $1 million. Really tough break for Kyle Busch, as he looked to be the class of the field, as he led every single lap up until that point. I was just glad to see that all the racers were okay. However, it just goes to show how much safety has improved in these cars over the years. As with all that destruction, the race went under red flag. As we went back to green flag racing with 2 laps left to go in stage 2, as if that chaotic wreck would cause the drivers to be any safer. No, that was not the case, as they were door to door, side by side, to get the best position that they could to end stage 2. With Austin Cindric able to hold off his teammate Ryan Blaney to get the stage 2 victory. As before the start of stage 3, we had a mandatory 4-tire pit stop, as this was part of All-Star Weekend. With Ryan Blaney and William Byron leading the field of green to start stage 3, Ryan Blaney got another great restart, as he just looked untouchable, looking like he had the most dominant race car late in this race, as everybody just continued to battle throughout the field. Jumping right to the midway point of stage 3, we saw some cars have right rear tire issues in stage 3. The first one, Ricky Stenhouse, popping a right rear tire, hitting the outside wall pretty hard. And then Christopher Bell later in stage 3, as he had another right rear tire issue, this one bringing out a caution with 4 laps to go in stage 3. With 2 teammates leading the field of green to finish stage 3, Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney. It didn't matter how many more restarts we were going to have, Ryan Blaney just continually took off like a rocket, winning stage 3 easily. As it was not over there, however, another special thing in today's All-Star race was there was 4 stages in today's race, as we were going to have a 50-lap shootout to decide who was going to win the $1 million. With Ryan Blaney and his teammate Austin Cindric battling hard for that top spot in stage 4 in the early laps, Ryan Blaney eventually coming out on top, leading the first 28 laps of stage 4. That is until the 43 car of Eric Jones, let me know if you heard this before, popped a right rear tire, hitting the outside wall, bringing out a caution with 28 laps to go. With the back half of the field deciding to come down pit road under this caution to put on some fresh tires to try and make it to the front to win that $1 million. As we went back to green flag racing with 21 laps to go. With Ryan Blaney taking control of the lead once again, his teammate Austin Cindric trying his best to run him down, with Denny Hamlin, the first car on fresh tires, trying to run them both down, making the pass for second place on Austin Cindric with 13 laps to go. However, Ryan Blaney looked to have too much of a lead, as he led second place by about 2.5 seconds. Holding that gap through the closing laps, it looked like Ryan Blaney was going to cruise his way to a victory and win that $1 million. Unfortunately, another rule, which I thought was pretty stupid, in this All-Star race is even if you took the white flag, the race could not end under caution. And unfortunately, inches before Ryan Blaney took the checkered flag, we had the 47 car bring out a caution after hitting the wall, meaning they had to stack them all up once again. I could only imagine the thoughts going through Ryan Blaney's head. You think you win $1 million to find out you didn't win the race and you have to line up for a restart one more time. I would be absolutely pissed. Fortunately for Ryan Blaney, he did not let this stop him, however, as he took off once again, looking like he had nitrous on his car, leading the last 2 laps of the race, winning the $1 million. I have to say a massive congratulations to Ryan Blaney. Even if you're not a huge Ryan Blaney fan, you had to be pulling for him at the end of that thing after the shit he had to go through to win it. Well, guys, that was it for a chaotic all-star race from Texas. Let me know what you thought about the race. Always like, comment, and subscribe. And Matthew and I will see you Tuesday for a Monday Night Raw recap. Peace out.
Come on and fight.